Yo, what's happening? That's not our music. That's our music right there. What's poppin', Henny? Gang, 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 gang. So, today we're going to be diving into something a little bit different. This is going to be unlike the other lives that I have done before because it seems that Hennessy Reviews has taken a turn into something else. I'm embracing it, I'm welcoming it, but it seems like Hennessy Reviews is now becoming um a legal channel. I don't know. I'm not trying to be that. I don't know. I'm just pulling information and going over the documents with all of you as I pull the documents. So today I am, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we are going to talk about P. Diddy, aka Brother Love, aka Love, okay? Because that's what he changed his name to. Okay, that's that he done went from Puff Daddy to P. Diddy to Brother Love to Love. Okay. And so we are going to get into we're not starting at the beginning, but we will go back to the beginning, so to speak. Now, I do want to put this disclaimer out there. I am not in the legal field or the legal realm. I am not a paralegal. I am not a lawyer. I do not study law. I just have some knowledge of some things when it comes to the law, and I plead the fifth on why and how. However, I am going to pull the legal documents and I'm going to talk about what's on those documents and give my commentary based off of that. And we're going to get into Diddy Didn't Diddy by himself right after this.
And I'd be like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Did you hear what they just said? Child, a whole mess. Oh, I'm about to spill this Hennessy and y'all about to sip.
This video and its content are protected by and operate underneath the guise of the Fair Use Act. It will be used for reporting, for commentary, for possible teachable moments, and most importantly, a review. So YouTube, do not come copyright striking my channel. Also, everything in this video is allegedly according to what has been alleged. Even if we see them do it with our own eyes, hear them say it with our own two ears in their own voice, we don't know what truly happened unless we were there. So everything is alleged. All right, so we have posted up onto the Instagram, so our Instagram fam bam knows what we are doing. And of course, as always, before we get started, because this is a long live, I'm not going to hear everybody individually. So I'm going to say here, what's popping to everybody that's in the chat live and who will catch this on the replay. So as you all know, Diddy is on the run, okay? Diddy, if you are from New York, then you are aware with the rap duo Capone and Noriega, or NORE. You may know him from Drink Champs. He had a song called On the Run Eating, and baby, that is what Diddy is doing. He's on the run eating. I gotta try. Baby Diddy left and fled the country. He done freaking took off on the private jet and left his kids and everybody else behind. He said, I'm sorry. It's not funny. It's not funny. Okay. It's not funny, but it's funny because y'all are y'all in these comments being funny. How did you know that was what I was about to say, but I was trying not to say it? Man, Diddy is the epitome of F them kids. Like, he got on, I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Ooh. I'm sorry, y'all. We're supposed to be serious. My bad. Bad Henny. So I want to take these glasses off, but I ain't got no damn lashes on, so I can't take these glasses off. Didn't they spot Diddy in Miami, or was that a distraction and false? Baby, Diddy was in Miami at the airport. They took pictures of him at the airport getting ready to leave the country, but they stopped his dealer. Listen me. They got pictures of Diddy at the airport before he got on his private jet, right? But then his dealer tried to get on the plane too, and they snagged him. They said, "Oh yeah, ain't you the one that was dealing with the pink powder in a plastic bag so people could get crushed by Diddy?" Brendan Paul did not make it out the country. Okay, you are not free to move about the country, sir. Now, I know that there are several different documents that are out there. I wanted to start with the Jones versus Combs document first. This is not the longest one. There's another one that is 93 pages long. Y'all heard me. The document is 93 pages long. Okay, so y'all heard what I said. Okay. This one here, this gonna look a little ghetto. It's gonna look a little ghetto. Y'all gonna see that I opened it up in a PDF form, and guess what? I don't care. So let's get our screens together. Y'all get y'all Henny and y'all popcorn. Yes, there's another one that is 93 pages long. That is not the one that we finna get into today. The one we finna get into today is 73 pages long. That is long enough for me. Now I do have to, when I put this up here, oh wait, we not even at the top. Hold on. Y'all getting a preview of what, there's photos in here, baby. There's photos in here. Okay, there's photos. There is photos. This is a lot. We probably gonna have lunch together. I said this on my IG. So this is probably gonna turn into a Diddy by himself mukbang. No, I don't like this screen. I don't like that one. Hold on, y'all. I don't like that one. That ain't my special screen. Let me see. Let me see. Is this it? I think this the one. Okay, this the one. This a little bit better. Okay, I'm out the screen. Nah, I think I want to do the other one. Let's go back to the other one because the other one is a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger because, you know, them people be telling me, Henny, I can't see. Henny, zoom in. So let me go on ahead and let me do this one. Okay. Oh, no, because then I'm in the way. All right, y'all. I'm in the way on this one. So, yeah. We going to have to go. Oh, forget it. We'll just do the standard screen that they have set up in here. Forget it. We ain't going to do nothing fancy. We just going to do the standard screen. And that's it. I'm not going to stress myself out with this. Because I didn't even bother to I just opened it. Okay. I just opened it. All right. I'm out the way. Y'all ain't got that, you know. Okay. So now let me pull these comments up. All right. Hey, Cat Eyes. I was wondering where you been, girl. I ain't seen you in a minute. I ain't seen you in a million Mondays. I said Cat Eyes done gave up on me. She done ran away, y'all. That's what I was saying. I was saying Cat Eyes done rant away. She done gave up on me. She don't love me no more. I ain't seen her in here giving nobody the greetings and saying hey to everybody. I said Cat Eyes done jumped ship, y'all. She done abandoned us. I'm playing Cat Eyes. I'm playing. All right, so I don't like this. I don't like this, y'all. Hold on. I know y'all probably like, God damn it, Henny, just give us the damn Henny already. But I can't because y'all know I'm a perfectionist, so everything got to be perfect. It can't be off kilt. Yes, we could do that. We could download the file. Trying to download it, y'all. So we can get rid of some of this extraness that I got on here. So yeah, so as we know, that's what happened. His house got raided in Miami. He took flight, and now we're hearing things about Young Miami. We're seeing all of these celebrities that are coming out speaking. And I hope you guys are paying attention to the celebrities that are coming out speaking. A lot of them have been in these freak offs, y'all. I don't care what nobody tried to tell me. I don't want to hear it. Don't be lying in these internet streets. Don't do it, because y'all been at the freak offs. Y'all was there. Sorry, y'all. Now they wondering where the hell is Jay-Z. They want to know. You got whack 100. Child, Henny Glasses in the chat. If y'all heard whack 100 out there on the World Wide Web talking to R. Kelly. R. Kelly. Didn't I tell y'all that Diddy was getting the R. Kelly treatment? I told y'all he was getting R. Kelly. Baby, he getting R. Kelly like nobody's ever been R. Kelly before. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something before I, what is that? 179 to 118. I don't know what that is. Cat Eyes. Now, and I'm gonna take my glasses off, and don't y'all pick with me because I'm bald head around the eyes today. Okay, I just didn't feel like all of that. Nah, can't go with Bill Cosby because Bill Cosby's case was real subtle compared to what they did to Robert. Okay, I'm telling you what they. Let me pull this for y'all while before we get into anything. I'm gonna pull this little audio clip from Luther Campbell. You know, Uncle Luke. Okay, you remember Uncle Luke? Doodle Brown, Doodle Brown, Doodle Brown, Doodle Brown, Doodle Brown. Go, 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 go. Him. Let me see if I can find this audio real quick. Real quick. Cause somebody sent it to me. Baby, I was listening to what Uncle Luther was saying, and what Uncle Luther, the king of the Doodle Brown, was saying in his Twitter video, or the clip that they posted up. Let me see if I could just pull it up there on the Twitter while we talking. What he was saying on there was making so much damn sense. Okay, wait a minute. What is this? Why do I have all of these hate pages on my X? See, that's why I don't like going over here, because every time I open up X, I get pissed off. Okay, so is it Uncle Luke? Nope, it's not Uncle Luke. Oh my God, if you're on this live and you sent it to me, please send it to me again. Because I can't find it. Cat Eyes is a member, y'all. That's not it. And I hate when this happens, when somebody send me some good juicy tea, but because I got so much going on in this inbox here, I lose it. I don't remember who sent it to me either. And then it'd be people that send me stuff on a regular basis, so it'd be so much that they send me that by the time I get back to where they done sent me something, it's a lot that I gotta scroll through. But anyway, basically, what he was saying in the video was that Diddy tried to sue the liquor companies, okay? And you trying to go after the big boys, and the big boys is going to sit you down every time. I'm paraphrasing him, but that's basically what he said. Let me take this watermark off real quick. Why do you think Diddy called Krishan? Why would you want to bring Krishan into this mess? Why would Diddy call Krishan? Krishan went to a party with Zeus, with Lumel. And she told the story when she was in the van with Petey and them in Atlanta. And she talked about how Diddy yoked up Lumel and was asking him, does he F with Krishan? Like, does he, all she needs is love. Don't screw her over. That was it. What would be the purpose of him calling her now? Like, where are you getting that from? I don't understand. And that was like the only interaction she spoke of having with him. So I'm not sure how you got that from that. Like, where? I don't know where that came from. But that's weird. Like, why would he call her? Like, they weren't cool. Like, that's not anybody in the inner circle. She can't help him get out of any trouble. She can't do any of that. Like, she's not. Oh, but I will say this. You know what I just thought of? That's why Blue was mad when she went to the Diddy party with Lumel and them, and he wasn't invited. That's why he was mad, because he knew what go on at them Diddy parties. I don't like him still, but I'm, the more certain things come out, the more I be starting to understand certain things. What happened? I just spoke on it because I heard it this morning. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know. You sent it. I just sent it. Okay. All right. There we go. Now we cooking. Is this it?
Matter of fact, I'm going to generate a couple $100,000 or $1 million to put in your campaign. You win the seat. You then call up the president. President then say, hey, look here, man. Nominate this mother right here. So now you got the state judge. So then now you a black man who don't own these people company. You want to talk all your cash money and you want to go after these people. What ends up happening? They started the smear campaign because they down with the media. They got to smear you before you go into the courtroom of your peers. They go, okay, we can't settle with this dude. We'll have no voice of reason. He want to act crazy. Now we're going to go after you. Now we're going to call up our same senator. Hey, man, I need you, man, go issue a search warrant, man. I need you to drag this. And I'm going to max out in your campaign. Matter of fact, I'm going to generate a couple $100,000 or $1 million to put in your campaign. You win the seat. You didn't call up. Good, that's what we call. I want you to drag his. I want you to have all kind of allegations. So by the time he come in this courtroom, he gonna wish he know we're gonna take every dime you got. Cause we made you. You didn't make us. God damn it. You f- my stock, you f- my money, you f- me. I'm gonna f- you. I'm gonna break you out to the lowest term. That's how they go, boss. So when you f- people that put that bread in your pocket that made you, they're gonna take you down to the lowest terms. Sound like the movie Scarface. Bingo. That's how, and you trying to sue this major corporation, this major respectable corporation, and they're gonna say how many people they employ, how many people, and half the people on the jury drink they. Half the people on the jury, children walking around with their paraphernalia on. You get ready to sue them, and they done made you through the media. They done made you a crazy man, and they done made you a goddamn pedophile. They done made you everything that you're not. And you're trying to sue this major corporation, this major respectable corporation, and they're gonna say how many people they employ, how many people, and half the people on the jury drink.
Now, this I'm not reading that. Okay. So now you do have some celebrities or semi-celebrities, be it A-list, B-list, C-list, D-list, F-list, Z-list, whichever list they on, speaking out saying that the black community then turned against him. But before we get into these documents, let me give y'all my thoughts, okay? And maybe we won't even get into the thoughts. Maybe we'll just talk about this before, and I'm going to baby step y'all into this. Don't worry, I'm going to edit this video down, so when this live is over, you will not be able to see it, and I will go ahead and edit what I need to edit and then repost it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give y'all my thoughts and opinions on this before we read into the documents. Now, I feel like when it comes down to Diddy and R. Kelly, we're watching things. Bill Cosby was the first one, okay? We're going to talk about Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was the tester to test the waters because Bill Cosby was the African American community, the father. He was our champion. A lot of us grew up watching him on the Cosby Show. Okay. We loved us some Bill Cosby. Everybody was eating pudding pops and watching his cartoon Fat Albert and all of that. Okay. So he was like our hero. Like he was royalty to us. But the minute that they made accusations against him, the community switched like this on him. And the thing with Bill Cosby is, how many people in the chat know what Bill Cosby was doing right before all of this happened? Does anybody know? Well, if you don't know, I'm going to tell you. And if you do know, then you know what I'm talking about is accurate. Bill Cosby was getting ready to buy out NBC, y'all. He was getting ready to make a major power move and a major play. And he got taken down. Okay? We watched that happen before. But see, the problem is they can no longer unalive them and us not pick up on it. Because the last one that they unalived was Michael Jackson. They unalived Michael Jackson. And everybody was saying, nah, that don't sound right. Something wrong there. He owned too much stock in Sony. He had so many catalogs. He owned his music and all of that. He had too much money and power. They had to take him down. But the thing with all, okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Now let's go into R. Kelly. We heard about R. Kelly's rumors for a very long time. We even had videographic evidence. Okay? And the videographic evidence showed us that he actually did golden shower as a little girl. Shouldn't have said that. But anyway, he was playing in the golden showers with somebody that shouldn't have been in the shower. You know what? You're right. Prince was the last one they unalived. Thank you, Witch Hazel. That was the last one they unalived. I'm going to tell you what I think, and people may not agree with me. People may not agree with me on what I'm about to say. Now, people can say, what they want, but we've had evidence of people doing things that they're not supposed to do and doing it for years. And then all of a sudden, something happens and it's this kaboom, this eruption of things. And the very same people that built these people up be the people that bring them down. Okay? I'm not saying anybody is innocent of anything. So let's get this very clear. I'm not saying anybody is innocent of anything, because I'm very well sure that there were some instances that were set up and some things that went down. People have talked about Diddy's freak off parties for a long time. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Okay? We've heard about Diddy parties for years. We didn't know exactly what was going on at these parties, but we've heard about these parties. They were epic parties. Diddy has displayed uncomfortable behavior. He's made people uncomfortable by saying things that were suspect. So it's like when someone knows that something is easily accessible, if a child knows that if I go into this candy dish and I take candy, I'm not going to get caught because nobody looks in this candy dish. Or, oh, here's a good one. You go to your grandma's house. Your grandma got that candy dish that sits on the table, right? Your mama say you can't have none of the candy, but your grandma sees you taking candy out the candy dish and she'll never tell your mama. So you keep taking candy out the candy dish and your grandma keep letting you get away with it until one day you go in that candy dish and you take the candy when she told you not to take it, but she done let you take it for so many times. You just decide you're going to take the candy anyway. And now she decides to tell your mama, after all the time she allowed you to get away with, taking the candy, she decided to tell your mama that you took the candy. This is the same thing. I'm going to do this. Oh, they letting me get away with that? I'm going to do this. They let me get away with that? Okay, so I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm going to keep doing it. Now you done did something that done pissed them off, and now they exposing everything. The way that whole Cassie thing went about, that already struck me to thinking, this ain't right. Something ain't right with this, because why you settling so quickly? Why you settling so quickly? What you trying to cover up and hide? See, I think Cassie was a warning shot. Bang. We gonna send Cassie out there. I think Cassie got tapped on the shoulder, whispered in her ear. she went on over there and did what she was told because something else greater was getting ready to come after her if she didn't. Same thing with all. Listen, you got to understand something. This is not, and I'm sorry if I offend anybody when I say this, but I'm going to speak the truth and I'm not going to candy coat it or tiptoe around it. And I may just make this live members only when it's over, because I'm about to say some real controversial shit on this mic right now and people ain't going to like it. Okay? This is a white man world that they playing in. And there's always people above him, above them, that are in charge and pulling the strings. You are only allowed to go but so far before you get put back where you put back in your place. Okay? You think Diddy and R. Kelly and all of these people was doing this stuff by themselves? Do y'all really think that they were doing this by themselves, orchestrating these type of intricate things on their own? They were set up for a takedown. Again, I'm not saying that they didn't do it. I'm not saying they weren't involved in it. But come on now. What was Diddy doing to keep making money? You got to look at these people that keep making this money. How are you still making all this money to still live as lavishly as you live, and you ain't had an artist, a record, or nothing? You ain't even got a clothing line no more. What was the name of Diddy's clothing line? And you can't tell me that you're making that much money off Ciroc, because, baby, I don't know too many people that drink Ciroc anymore. And you can't tell me that you're making that much money off of Mace and all of it. No. You're not making money off of them no more. Sean John, thank you. When's the last time you seen anybody in a damn Sean John velour sweatsuit? Don't act like you ain't have one or mess with a nigga that had one. You know you was messing with dudes that was wearing them velour Sean John sweatsuits. Okay? Nah, Fat Farm wasn't his. Fat Farms was Russell Simmons. Was Fat Farm Russell Simmons? What did he have? Did he have Fat Farm and Baby Fat was Kimora Lee, right? That's how that went? Because I'm trying to think of the credit cards. Because I had a Baby Fat card. Yes, I did. I had a pink Baby Fat card when them cards came out. Yeah, Fat Farms was Russell Simmons. Okay, and then the guys had the black Fat Farm credit card. See, I remember that. Okay, so now you ask yourself, where is the money coming in from? The rush card. Thank you. That's what they was called. Rush cards. And I had the pink Baby Fat one. You couldn't tell me nothing. Whip out my little pink card and swipe that mug. Okay. Paycheck, hit that card, swipe. Okay, you couldn't tell me nothing. But you got to ask yourself the question. Now, you got your liquor deal. I don't see people going in the store buying bottles of Ciroc the way they used to. Okay? When people are talking about drinking vodka, everybody talk about Tito's now. I never brought Sean John. I didn't either. Everybody drink Tito's. Me, myself, I'm a Kettle One girl. If I'm going to drink me some vodka, I'm going to drink me some Kettle One. Okay? Okay? Thank you, Cat Eyes, for the super chat. She said, get them likes up. Get them likes up. How can we get a like check? Oh, 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 no music. No music. No music. No music. Where we at on the likes, y'all? 107 and we at 154. Can we get the likes up? Because I am gonna pull the document out. Okay, I'm a Hennessy and Douce kind of girl. I don't drink Casamigos. I've never had Casamigos. I drink Esplanade. However you say it. It got skeletons on the bottle. You don't even taste it when it's thank you, Donna. You don't even taste it when it's mixed in with a drink. Can we get them likes up to at least 130 or something? Because we got 185 people in here watching. And we only at 114. And I don't even understand how we only got 185 people up here watching. I prefer THC. Patron. Okay, I drink Patron as well on occasion. I heard Casamigos bring out the evil in you. And I don't even drink like that no more. If you want to be honest, if I'm drinking, I do drink a Henny Colada or a Douce Colada. I'll have me a martini every now and again with Kettle One vodka. I'm mostly like a wine and champagne kind of girl now. And not no Pinot Grigio neither. Like me a nice Merlot. I'll do a white wine spritzer every now and again. Casa Azul. Nah, baby, I ain't messing with nothing that say Azul. Now, I will say this. What is it? Red Rooster? They made a sweet red roux that I like. It's a sweet red wine, and that's the name of it. Sweet red roux. And Moscato occasionally. I've never had strawberry Henny. Okay, so now let's get into. Let's open up this Jones versus Combs. Well, let me put my watermark up here first. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna put the document up, but if them likes don't get up, I will shut this whole live down. And I'm not playing because like I don't understand what likes is about. Like everybody, most of the people like when they come in, it just be them damn lurkers that don't want to do that. Now, I'm also going to say this while we are waiting for the document to load up, because again, it is 73 pages. So that's a lot of document. Okay. Someone asked a question in here earlier, and then I saw someone respond to that said question. I am not in the business of talking about other people's work and all that other stuff. Whatever somebody chooses to do on their channel is more power to them. That is not what I do on my channel. It's no offense to anyone. I'm being so honest. I just don't talk about other people on my platform. But if you ask me a question, I'm going to give my honest answer. Now, this is the document, okay? The United States. This is from February 26th of 2024. Okay, so this was over a month ago. So this document is very old, but if you look at the plaintiffs, this guy, Rodney Jones, I don't know who he is, but we're going to find out. Okay, and the defendants are Sean Combs, Justin Dior Combs, Ethiopia, I don't know how to say that, but the list goes on and on. Love Records, Motown Records, Universal Music Group, Combs Global Enterprises, John and Jane Doe's 1 through 10, ABC Corporations 1 through 10. This guy is coming after everybody. He ain't showing no mercy, y'all. Can I get a like check? Esplanade, yes, that is what I drink. Yes. That's the one that got the skeletons over it that you don't even taste. Yes, honey. An up-and-coming producer. Thank you, Goddess with the scoop, for the answer on who that is. Thank you. Hey, brother. Yes, they are coming for everything that he touches and everybody that touched them. They coming for it. Okay, they are coming for it. Where we at with the likes, people? We at 135 and we at 142. Okay, I could deal with that. 142, 135 for 142. I could deal with that. All right, so let's get into it. Now, just keep in mind that I am going to, not taco, what? Hey, Brother Mark Shackelford, too. I got my brothers up in here. So, all right, let's get into this document. Now, I am going to tell you, I am going to do a series on this, and I am going to go back to the Cassie document and bring us all the way forward because I believe I have majority of the documents. I have not been following this from day one. I am not going to lie to y'all, but y'all like when I pull these documents and begin to speak. So it looks like this is where y'all are pushing me at. Henny Glasses in the chat, if this is the content you want from Hennessy Reviews from now on, because if this is what you want, then we could do this. I could do this. Okay, I can pull the documents and we can go over and I can talk my ish on top of the documents. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull this over here. Baby, Jay-Z is next. I wouldn't doubt it. So it says, it breaks down all of the defendants here. Okay, and do we want to get into that? So the date of filing on this was actually September of 2022. From September 22. Oh, no, sorry. I read that wrong. Let me put my glasses on. You know, I got to put my glasses on. Okay. Due process. Okay. The parties. Plaintiff Rodney Jones is an American artist and music producer. Mr. Jones resides in the state of New York. In the states of New York and California. So he is back and forth between the two. Defendant Sean Combs is a rapper and record executive popularly known by his stage names as Puff Daddy, Puffy, P. Diddy, Diddy, Brother Love, or Love. Didn't I say all them names? Puff Daddy pumped the Hummer for the summer. Okay, let me stop. I'm sorry. Mr. Combs came to fame in the early 1990s with his record label Bad Boy Records. He rose to prominence. What the hell? In the music and entertainment industry over the decades and is regularly referred to as a hip-hop mogul. Mr. Combs resides at, and that gave his address. Oh, well, I think we all know his address now. So now here we go. That's Diddy. Diddy diddled. Okay. Then it's his son, Justin Dior. Justin Dior is the son of Mr. Combs and Misa Hilton. Jay Combs was born on December 30th, 1993. Jay Combs is a producer and actor and has appeared in TV series like Catfish, the TV show Wild 'N Out, and Hip Hop Squares. Justin Combs resides in Los Angeles. Now we go on down here to Lucian Charles. I don't know how to say his last name. Okay. Universal Music Group CEO. Oh, y'all can't see. Wait a minute. Y'all can't see what I'm seeing. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought y'all was seeing what I'm seeing, but I see it ain't moving. So what screen are y'all on? Because I don't know what screen y'all on. Y'all know it ain't a Hennessy review until I screw up the view. Okay, there we go. No, we not on page 1. There we go. Okay, so y'all get to see this the Diddy the Diddler. And then that's the son, Justin Dior. Okay. All right. And now here we go. This is the CEO that they are going after. Now pause for a second. You think this man is going down without a fight? Do you think this man is going to go down without a fight? He is the CEO of the Universal. Look at this. CEO, Universal Music Group. Do you think he going down quietly into the night? Child, he finna sing like all the canaries in the pet store. Ethiopia, this is who this is. former CEO of Motown Records. Do she look like she finna take a charge for antibody? I'll be sure been quiet, but he need to run his mouth. She's the chief of staff for Combs Global Enterprises. Come on, man. You think? Now, I don't know who this is. They ain't got no picture. Okay? Now he going after Motown Records, Universal Music Group, Love Records. But why does Love Records look like Motown Records? Because they connected. They all connected. Remember we was talking about this before, how you got a parent company and all these sub companies? Yeah, that's the change. Combs Global Enterprises. Diverse portfolio of businesses and investments that include music, fashion, fragrance, beverage, marketing, film, television, and media properties. They have principal places and businesses located in New York. Now, I've never heard of Combs Global. Has anybody heard of Combs Global? Henny Glasses in the chat if y'all ever heard of it. Okay. Rodney Little Rod Jones. Mr. Jones, the child prodigy. Now, they done blacked out everybody's face but his. That's Little Rod. Okay. Mr. Jones, this is him. This is about him. That is about him. Do y'all hear any glasses in the chat if y'all want to hear about Mr. Jones? Because I don't know if we... Let's just get to the summary of events because this is a lot. Okay. From September 2022 to November 2023, Mr. Jones produced 9 songs on Mr. Combs' Love album. Also, he is producing music, so I take back and eat my words because I never heard of it. Oh, y'all heard of Combs? Okay. That's how much I don't pay attention. Mr. Jones lived with Mr. Combs for months at a time, spending holidays, birthdays, and missing major family events. Mr. Jones resided with Mr. Combs at Mr. Combs' residence in Los Angeles, California, New York City, and Miami, Florida. Mr. Jones also spent several weeks on a yacht rented by Mr. Combs in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Throughout his time with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones witnessed, experienced, and endured many things that went far beyond his role as a producer on the Love album. The claims raised in this claimant have been corroborated through witness statements, video, audio recordings, and images that Mr. Jones has in his possession. Okay? He has in his possession. Mr. Combs required Mr. Jones to record him constantly. On several occasions, Mr. Combs took Mr. Jones' cell phone and began recording himself. As a result, Mr. Jones has secured hundreds of hours of footage and audio recordings of Mr. Combs, his staff, and his guests engaging in serious illegal activities. Okay? You want to know what probable cause is? Mr. Jones has secured irreferable evidence of the acquisitions used and distributed, the acquisition, use, and distribution of ecstasy. Y'all know I can't talk. Okay? Booger sugar, GHB, ketamine, Mary Jane, and mushrooms. The displaying and distribution of unregistered illegal pow-pows. Mr. Combs providing laced alcohol beverages to minors and eggs workers at his home in California, New York, and the U.S. Virgin Islands and Florida. Mr. Combs' chief of staff, Kristen Corum, KK, instructing her staff to retrieve illegal substances so she can provide it to Mr. Combs for his consumption. Christian Combs slip someone a Mickey and essayed a woman. Mr. Combs detailing how he planned to leverage his relationship with Bishop T.D. Jakes to soften the impact on his public image of Cassie Ventura's lawsuit. Swallowed up. Lord, he was getting swallowed. Lord, forgive me, that wasn't right. Let me. I'm about to come off the camera. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get the image of that out my head because reading this stuff and know who we know now, he's named in the documents. It gives a different meaning to. And then I just keep seeing Chris Brown, Breezy. Blame Breezy. Blame it on Breezy because it's Breezy's fault that I'm acting like this right now. Whenever I hear somebody say that, I'm sorry, y'all. Doretha, that part. You enjoyed it. I don't understand how people could actually, let me come off this camera real quick. I don't understand how people could actually get away with this. Okay? How can you get away with, you were there? I don't give a damn if you was recording it. I don't give a damn what you was doing. You was there. You was there. You bore witness to a lot of the injustices that was going on. And now you on here, child. Not down on them Nebos. See, y'all bad. Y'all are bad. I'm trying to be serious. I can't be serious as it is. Because y'all know I'm a Sagittarius. Of course I'm going to poke fun at something that's serious. Well, these would be the footnotes. We only got 1 through 3 footnotes right here. There's only 1 through 3. We gonna read the footnotes. There ain't no footnotes above this. Goddess with the scoop. I gotta get to the footnotes. I gotta read the footnotes after. See, this is footnote 1 right here. This is what you're talking about, right, Goddess? This right here down at the bottom. You talking about that right there? Kenya, I apologize because that was very inappropriate of me. Where Goddess with the scoop go? I want to make sure that we on the same page, okay? She ain't said nothing else. Cause look, we got footnotes that you know. Are those the footnotes? Oh, y'all seeing some of the hot tea. Wait. Let me go back up. Okay. Where was we? We was up here. We was up here with Bishop T.D. Jakes. Oh, Lord. Okay. So, Mr. Sharonda, what you doing, Sharonda? All right, y'all ready? Young Miami's cousin and/or assistant essayed Mr. Jones. I'm gonna read that again. Young Miami's cousin and/or assistant essayed Mr. Jones. Actor Cuba Gooding Jr. essayed and harassed Mr. Jones. Rapper redacted on Mr. Combs' yacht, consorting with minor. SWs. Can y'all see that? Wait, let me see. Oh, yeah, y'all can see that. SWs. That's what we're going to call them from now. SWs with no V. That's what we're going to call them. SWs, no Vs. All right? Just so that we can avoid certain things. Chalice recording studio pow pow incident. On or about September 12th, 2022, Mr. Combs held a writer and producer camp at Chalice Recording Studio. Okay? Present at this camp were Mr. Combs, his son Justin Combs, Justin's friend named G. Mr. G is a 30-year-old tall African-American male. In addition to these individuals, other musicians were present at the camp. This writer has spoken to several musicians who attended the camp. One evening during this camp, Mr. Combs, Jay Combs, and G were in a heated conversation. The conversation was moved out of the studio into a restroom adjacent to where Mr. Jones was sitting. Mr. Jones was approximately 2 feet away from the bathroom when pow pows rang out. Mr. Jones recalls hearing multiple pow pow shots. Now, let's go back up here. Let's read some of these footnotes. Footnotes number 1. The writer spoke with several employees of the yacht rented by Mr. Combs in the U.S. Virgin Islands who personally witnessed defendant KK instruct her staff, Brendan Paul, who got picked up, Frankie Santella, and boy, whatever his name is, spike bottles of champagne with ease. A complaint is forthcoming. 3. He is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. We all know who he is. A Grammy Award-winning R&B singer who had trouble with law enforcement after assaulting Beijing billionaire. Now, I know who that is. I think y'all know who all of this is. I don't know why y'all like me going through some of this stuff that we've already heard. Hold on, y'all. Beijing billionaire could be Rihanna. Beijing for Bahamian, Beijing billionaire. Beijing is a term used for people. Okay. Let me pull. Let me see if I can share this instead. I'm going to see if I can share the screen with y'all. Right, from Barbados. Uh-oh. It's all right. Beijing, Caribbean formal noun, a native of Barbados. Who was involved in an incident with a Beijing billionaire? No, Riri is not involved in this BS. No. Riri is not involved in this BS. Okay? She's not. All right? It's not Riri. Oh, I forgot I still have my camera off. It is not Riri. Oh, no. Oh, mon frère contraire. It said someone who had trouble with the law. Okay, I'm gonna read it again. He's a Grammy award-winning R&B singer who had trouble with law enforcement after assaulting a Bayesian billionaire. Not Breezy, baby. No, I'm playing. We knew Breezy was involved. Okay, Mr. Jones immediately went into a state of shock and fear that he would be pow-powed next. Okay, Mr. Jones genuinely believed that he would be pow-powed through the door due to how close he was. After the pow-powing ended, a crowd gathered around the restroom. When the door finally opened, Mr. Jones and Jay Combs exited. G was lying on the restroom floor in a fetal position, holding his stomach and bleeding out of his leg, hip area. Everyone stood around looking upon G, frustrated by the lack of aid to G. Mr. Jones dropped everything, ran to G, and immediately placed pressure, placing pressure on G's pow wound to his stomach. As he was applying pressure to his stomach, Mr. Jones realized that G was gushing blood from another area near his leg or hip. He decided to lift G and place him to sit on the toilet. Mr. Jones asked the crowd to call the ambulance. Mr. Jones lifted G and brought him to the ambulance at the studio's front. At the time, Mr. Combs and Justin disappeared to another part of the studio. Mr. Combs gave instructions to inform the police that he had nothing to do with the pow-powing. He also forced Mr. Jones to lie to the police by telling them that G was pow-powed standing outside the studio by a drive-by assailant. Okay, this is the article. That is the article regarding the pow-powing incident. This is the aftermath in the restroom. Mr. Jones has clothing he wore that day and believes it still may have strands of DNA of G's. The following are screenshots of the aftermath of the restroom where G was pow-powed by either Mr. Combs or Jay Combs. Okay. Clearly, G was not pow-powed outside the studio, as Mr. Combs instructed his team to report to law enforcement. Mr. Combs and defendants LR, MR, UMG, and CRS provided private security for the writers' camp and defendant CRS. This is a lot, because I can't understand. Normally, when there is an incident like that happens, when them boys get there, they do an investigation. They go into looking and poking around to see what is going on. Okay? And what I can't understand is, how did he get away with this? I don't know if they was in New York or if they was in Miami. Listen, there are corrupt officers everywhere. Okay? The fact that either Mr. Combs or Jay Combs was allowed to enter CRS with pow-pows and those pow-pows were not confiscated by security is a clear breach of duty by Mr. Combs. Defendants LR, MR, UMG to protect Mr. Jones and the other attendees of the writers' camp. As a result of this pow-powing, Mr. Jones is severely traumatized. Mr. Jones now suffers from PTSD, severe anxiety, depression, and insomnia. Okay. Mr. Jones was harassed and SA'd by Mr. Combs. Baby, we only 12 pages into a 73-page document. Penny glasses in the chat if y'all want to keep going, or if you need, let me know if you need a break. Let me know down in the comment section. Y'all let me know. Just wrinkle some crack on it. I'm gonna have to make this members only after this live because y'all acting up right now. Y'all is acting up. They said keep going. Keep going. Y'all want me to keep going. Okay. Well, the peoples have spoken, so we gonna keep going. Ooh, something just bit me in my leg. Okay, hold on 1 second, y'all. All right. So this is extremely disturbing. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. All right. Okay, here we go. Henny, don't you go nowhere. So you can leave. You can get out. Okay, throughout his time living with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones was the victim of constant unsolicited and unauthorized groping and touching by his rear by Mr. Combs. Okay. These events took place in LA, New York, and Florida, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Now, let me ask y'all this. Hold on. Haley, how in the world? It happened one time. Maybe you gave him a pass. It happened 2 times. We got a problem. But you done went from LA to New York to Florida and the Virgin Islands, and he just feeling on your booty, your booty. What? I just decided to ban. You can go away. You can go away. Anyway, in addition to the unsolicited and unauthorized touching, Mr. Jones was forced by Mr. Combs to work in Mr. Combs' bathroom as Mr. Combs. I'm uncomfortable. That's why I'm laughing. Just so y'all understand, I'm not laughing because I find this funny. I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable reading this. Okay, in addition to unsolicited and unauthorized touching, Mr. Jones was forced by Mr. Combs to work in Mr. Combs' bathroom as Mr. Combs walked around unclothed and showered in a clear glass enclosure. As a heterosexual Christian man, make sure I read that right. As a heterosexual Christian man, Mr. Jones was uncomfortable with Mr. Combs' advances and expressed his discomfort with Mr. Combs' chief of staff, Christian Quorum, KK, who will thereon forward be referred to as KK. Okay, so now KK responded to Mr. Jones' complaint with, Sean will be Sean. KK also attempted to downplay Mr. Combs' groping of Mr. Jones' I'm going to just zoom in so y'all can see that for yourself. Man parts and rump roast as friendly horseplay, stating that those acts were Mr. Combs' way of showing that he likes you. Despite these assurances on several occasions when Mr. Combs began to undress and walk around his house unclothed, KK would say, "Okay, I'm leaving now," and she would disappear. KK's hypocrisy is breathtaking at best or enabling at worst. Mr. Jones, believes that KK aided and abetted Mr. Combs' SA of him and was working with Mr. Combs to groom him into accepting an alternative lifestyle. Through these deviant acts, one would say Mr. Combs has a pattern and practice of engaging in such nefarious activities. This ongoing conduct shows that Mr. Combs cannot be rehabilitated. So I guess he couldn't leave like Cassie couldn't either. I don't feel sorry for no grown man letting another man consistently essay him if he don't want to be touched. Baby, I mean, I guess money is a hell of a thing. Money and power, the drive and desperation for success. Let me say that. You know, a lot of times people get into these situations in the need of wanting or desire to have a better lifestyle. And so what ends up happening is they end up falling victim to things like this, situations like this, because they're doing it to try to get a better lifestyle. And I'm going to tell you something. When it comes down to this music industry, I want you to take a look at everybody that comes up in the music industry. Almost all of them have the same story. They're all in this, in a sad situation. They grew up with a single mom, dad wasn't around, or whatever happened. They all have the same story. You know why? Because there is a desperation for a better life that gets offered to them. Oh yeah, I remember. That's why Wendy had to leave Hot 97 and go down there to Jersey. I mean Philadelphia. So it's just this is corruption at its finest. And it's the love of money that is the root to all evil. It's not the actual money itself. It's the love of money. This is why, I know that my kids want to ring the bell. My kids want to be successful. I think I got sugar scrub in my ear. My kids want to be successful. I want to be successful. But you know what I want? I want comfortability. That's what I want. I want comfortability. But someone is requesting to ring the bell. So I'm ringing the bell to kind of like shift some of this energy. Evelyn is cool. I'm not even stressing that right now. I mean, I do want the likes to go up because I don't know how many people is in here. I doubt that it's a lot. I knew that it wasn't a lot because I'm not talking about Krishan. You see what I'm saying? So because I'm not talking about Krishan, it's not going to be a smorgasbord of people in here because I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something else. Okay. So now we're going to get into a little bit more. If you can read this for yourself right here. He attempts to groom Mr. Jones into engaging in alternative lifestyle acts. Okay, Mr. Combs was aware that Mr. Jones looked up to and idolized music producer Stephen Aaron Jordan. Stevie J. Stevie J is an American DJ, music record producer, and television personality. Stevie J was part of the Bad Boy record production team, The Hitmen. In 1997, Stevie J won a Grammy Award for his work with Puff Daddy's debut album. Throughout the late 90s, Stevie J produced for several artists, including Mariah Carey, Tevin Campbell, and the Notorious B.I.G., 112, Jodeci, Faith Evans, Jay-Z, and Eve. Stevie J was one of the producers on the Love album. Mr. Combs used access to Stevie J and his knowledge of Mr. Jones' admiration of Stevie J to groom and entice Mr. Jones to engage in alternative lifestyle activities. Mr. Jones went as far as to share video of Stevie J doing things with another male that was done to ease Mr. Jones' anxiety concerns concerning alternative lifestyle. According to Mr. Combs, this is a normal practice in the music industry. Look, even Stevie J is doing it. I know. Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in acts with a rapper and an R&B singer and Stevie J. Mr. Combs promised to make sure that Mr. Jones wins Producer of the Year at the Grammys if he engaged in the activities. The following are screenshots of the video of Stevie J with the other person that Mr. Combs provided to him. I'm going to skip past that. Okay, I'm going to skip past that. Oh my God, I love you, Cat Eyes. Please let us know that you're okay. Please. Oh, Thanksgiving 2022, Mr. Jones SA'd by Young Miami's cousin. On Thanksgiving Day 2022, Mr. Jones was in Mr. Combs' house located in Miami, Florida. Young Miami and her female cousin were also present. Combs was intoxicated and offered some booger sugar to Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones rejected him and proceeded to walk to the restroom. While using the restroom, Young Miami's cousin burst into the bathroom and began groping Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones believed that Mr. Combs sent her in there to SA Mr. Jones. As she entered the bathroom, she dropped to her knees and began performing on Mr. Jones' exposed part. Mr. Jones pushed her away and exited the bathroom. Young Miami's cousin did not accept Mr. Jones' rejection as she proceeded to follow Mr. Jones out the bathroom. She started undressing and attempted to straddle him and having eggs with him in the presence of Mr. Combs and his staff. Once again, Mr. Jones pushed her off. The following are images of a video of Young Miami, her cousin, Mr. Jones, and Mr. Combs. Mr. Jones and Mr. Combs on Thanksgiving night, right before Mr. Combs invited Mr. Jones into the restroom and attempted to force him to take booger sugar. Young Miami and her female cousin who SA'd Mr. Jones on Thanksgiving 2022. Okay, trafficking. Throughout this time with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones was transported from California to New York to Florida to the United States Virgin Islands. During this time, Mr. Jones was forced to solicit adult pleasuring workers and perform eggs acts to pleasure Mr. Combs. On or about February 4th, 2023, Mr. Combs forced Mr. Jones to bring paid workers and eggs workers back to his home in Miami, Florida. The writer is in possession of a video that will provide a copy to the court, okay, of the video or whatever. All right. Eggs workers that Mr. Combs forced Mr. Jones to bring back to his house. Now, here's my thing, though. I don't understand how this word forced gets pushed around as much as it does. Okay. I don't understand how they forced me. Well, you left the house and did what you had to do for what you were doing it for. Okay. I don't understand how people can say forced. But anyway, I'm not passing any judgment on anyone because I'm not in anyone's shoes to understand anything. I'm not saying any of this is actual factual, but I'm also not saying that any of this is fake either, because again, everything is alleged. It's allegedly according to what has been alleged. Okay. And I'm not in the business of trying to say that somebody's trauma was not their trauma, or that they didn't experience what they actually experienced. That's not my job. Okay, so I want to make that very clear that I am not passing any like judgments on anyone, because I don't have a heaven or hell to put anybody into. Okay. I understand what you're saying about him being a real unaliver, but at the same time, here's my thing. You left the house, you had time to get away. So what happened? Why didn't you keep going? Keep reading, honey, because you will see where the forced part comes in at. I'm scared, honestly, to keep reading. Cause this is a lot. Like, this is a lot. Okay, on or about February 2nd, 2023, incident Mr. Jones believes Mr. Combs slipped him a Mickey. Mr. Jones recalls waking up naked, dizzy, and confused. He was in bed with two workers and Mr. Combs. He also recalls aimlessly wandering around the house with no clothes on. Another occasion, Miami, Florida, on Thanksgiving night of 2022, Mr. Combs and Mr. Jones and DeForest Taylor to enter a studio bathroom. I don't know. Okay. He asked them for $100 bill because he wanted to do some booger sugar with him. Mr. Jones was scared, but luckily he didn't have $100 bill, so Mr. Combs waited a little later to do the booger sugar with young Miami. Later that evening, he required Mr. Jones to solicit workers for booby trap on the river. Mr. Jones did so, and Mr. Combs forced him to engage in unsolicited acts with these workers. As part of Mr. Jones' workers' recruitment tools, Mr. Combs provided Mr. Jones with an exclusive bad boy baseball cap and required him to wear it to the booby trap on the river as a signal to any worker he approached that Mr. Combs was in town and had sent Mr. Jones to recruit them. Mr. Jones had no desire to visit Booby Trap on the river. Mr. Jones had no desire to solicit workers from Booby Trap on the river. Mr. Combs used his power and influence to intimidate and force Mr. Jones into soliciting workers from BTR. I don't want to keep saying that. As detailed below, Mr. Combs used many tactics to maintain dominance and control over Mr. Jones. Apparently, these workers were accustomed to servicing Mr. Combs and would know that he is in town by the sight of the bad boy's baseball cap. The following are Instagram profiles of two of the workers that Mr. Combs required Mr. Jones to solicit and have eggs with in the Miami home. Mr. Jones had no desire to solicit or have eggs with the individuals in the previous paragraph. Mr. Combs used his power and influence to intimidate and force Mr. Jones into soliciting and sleeping with these women. The following is the phone number of another worker that Mr. Combs required Mr. Jones to solicit and perform eggs acts with in his home in Miami, Florida. Mr. Jones had no desire to solicit or have eggs with the individuals in the previous paragraph. Mr. Combs used his power and influence to intimidate and force Mr. Jones into soliciting and sleeping with the individuals above. Mr. Combs used any tactics to maintain dominance and control of Mr. Jones. He promised him a Grammy for Producer of the Year for the Love album. He offered him $250,000 to purchase all the instruments he wanted. He promised him ownership of his $20 million property, One Star Island in Miami, Florida. He promised access to record label executives like defendants Lucian Charles Granginge, an Ethiopian, I don't know how to say that name. Mr. Combs would often switch up his approach. He would go from promising Mr. Jones the world to threatening Mr. Jones with physical harm. Mr. Combs threatened to eat Mr. Jones' face and informed Mr. Jones that he was willing to unalive his mother, Janice Combs, if he must in order to get what he wants, so he wouldn't think twice to harm Mr. Jones. Whoo, baby. And we only on page 20. We only on page 20. We ain't even get nowhere really. This was a thing with the Bad Boy Camp back in the day. Biggie even made a song about and throwing him in. Girl, I've always wondered about that line. Don't you know my who love the kids? Throw them over the bridge. I've always wondered about that line. Like, and people would just sing it and not even think nothing of it. And I would be sitting there like, y'all don't feel like no type of way? Do y'all hear what he's saying? Like, y'all. Yeah, that's the What's Beef song. I shouldn't even be doing this. I hate that song as well. Okay, so we've gotten to Mr. Combs solicits. Okay, you know what? We need to take a break from this document. I'm not even going to hold you. I need to take a break from this document. Okay, I got to take a break from the document. This is a lot. This is a whole lot. Okay. Let's peruse these YouTube streets real quick and see what anyone is saying about P. Diddy. I need somebody else to do some talking for a little bit, because I can't. Like, I can't. This is so like, ugh. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot, and it's really, really sad. Okay, okay, so let's talk about, let's go to crime and law. And let's hear what crime and law has to say about this, and then we're going to get into some of the people that have been named in this, because I need a break from reading. I have 73-page document right here. I also have a 93-page document.
Unique visuals.
It's a lot.
Enhanced.
It's a lot.
The singer, whose latest album is called Love, is getting a lot of hate right now. This after federal authorities have raided 2 properties linked to him, one on each coast. Sean Combs appears to be part of an investigation into a sex trafficking operation. And of course, this comes as he faces multiple lawsuits that accuse him of assault and abuse. He denies it all. We're bringing you the latest details to drop in connection with Diddy and the massive investigation. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. So we have been focusing very heavily on the Sean Diddy Combs story. I mean, what's interesting about this is we actually were focusing on it, 3-4 weeks ago. I did a very big sidebar on it where I broke down all of the latest lawsuits facing the rapper, the mogul, the reported billionaire. And at the time, we were really highlighting one of the big lawsuits that he was facing. A producer named Little Rod Jones sued him.
Now that is who this lawsuit, I didn't mean to do that. This is who the lawsuit is, the Jones guy, Mr. Jones. So now when we say Mr. Jones, you'll be able to get a visual of who Mr. Jones is, okay? We've already seen a lot of the rating information that happened. So let me just go back for a second, because there was something else. It's like a lot of this information is already out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of different.
So I think we're about to see something on the level of Epstein, Weinstein to the power of 10.
Absolutely, because this is humongous. Just so you guys know, this is huge. There are a lot of people that are going to go down because of this. And to be honest with you, I'm not surprised. I don't think that anybody that would show up on a Diddy list would knock my socks off at this point. I'm not surprised that there's more people involved, because you got to think about this. Diddy threw parties all over the place for years, for decades. There's been so many people from different walks of the music industry, from different walks of life, all of that have attended these parties. So to have someone like a Kanye West and one of the princes, I don't know if that's Prince William or who that is, but one of the royals in a picture with him is not surprising. But what I also find a little jarring for me was the fact that he's been around the royals, and so has Epstein. Like, the royals, have you noticed the royals have been around a lot of these people? And I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. Let me get back up on the stage real quick. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all right now. I don't even want to talk about this no more. I need a break. This is so toxic. I don't even have no Blueface and Krishan information to talk about right now. But I would rather talk about them. Can we talk about Carzilla for a little while? Like, can we just, matter of fact, I want off the social media for a little bit. I'm literally getting a headache. Stacy said you could stop. We should watch an old live of Carzilla going off so we can laugh. Doretha, I don't feel bad for young Miami. They was sitting up there, act bad, act bad, act bad. You was acting bad, all right. I'm so serious. I'm getting a headache, guys. Like this is giving me a headache. No bullshit. A circus press box intro. Child, I don't want to deal with the circus because this is a whole nother circus right here. This Diddy stuff is a whole other circus. This is a lot. It's so sickening to me how people with money and power and influence and prestige and all of that just are corrupt. Like it's sad. But you know, here's the thing. I think maybe the reason why I'm not so I'm affected by it spiritually and emotionally, like reading it and hearing about the traumas that people have gone through, the things that people have done. And the whole thing is that power, that lust for power. It's sad, it's sickening. And it's like this. If that's the cost of fame, I don't want it. They could keep it. When people say people sell their souls, you don't literally sign a contract and sell your soul. You sell that good part in you, that innocent part of you, that part of you that you know this is wrong. So you won't do it. It's morally, it's ethically wrong. It goes against your human design. Some people are born soulless. They have no compass to them. But it basically is allowing yourself to have your compass broken and become desensitized to be able to commit heinous and ruthless and egregious acts. What's depressing is in the 90s, I admired. Yes! We listened to these people. We listened to their music. We partied to them. A lot of their songs became the themes of our lives. And then to find out that these people are in the midst of so much madness. It makes you feel a little dirty almost, right? Like, I don't know. I just feel like, damn, every time I dance to one of these bad boy songs and was getting it. Because I was liking that song, Act Bad, Act Bad. Was I participating in this going on, this happening to people? Yeah, somebody was telling me to watch Quiet on the Set too. You feel it too, right? K-Sweet's like, part of you feels dirty. Like, was anything in the 90s pure? The 80s and 90s? Was any of it pure? I'm looking at all of this differently. Did you hear what Mace had to say when he said he escaped? No, I didn't. Right, Miss Poppington. It's like we helped them. We bought their albums. We put money into them. Child, don't even ask who's next, because people saying it's gonna be Jay-Z, and if Jay-Z go down, geez, I'm gonna tell you something. If we see Beyonce trying to distance herself away from Jay-Z, we know something. Because we've been hearing things about them for years. Listen, there's been rappers that have come out and told us stuff for years. Look at all of the Bone Thugs and Harmony members. They've been ring-a-linging the bell on this too. You got Cassie, who was singing, girl, no, that's R. Kelly song. But he was on the R. Kelly song, where you wanna come to my hotel. Listen, R. Kelly was the theme to our lives, okay? He was the voice. I hear you calling. Here I come, baby, to save you. Oh. But how do you not listen to R. Kelly when R. Kelly has been such an intricate part of your life? And then you're listening to it and you jamming and you going, and then boom, you think about what happened and you like, damn, I shouldn't be listening to this. What happened to Aaliyah, baby? We finna find out. We finna find out. You think we not finna find out? She said secondhand embarrassment. Girl, what you said. We are finna find out. Listen. And when it hits the fan, when it all comes down, I'm telling you, when it all comes down. I can't sing, but that was my best version of it, okay? When it comes down and comes out, because if you think P. Diddy is listen, I told y'all in the beginning, the tester was Bill Cosby. And when they saw that they could take Bill Cosby down without very much pushback from the people, that the people was good, he did it. And wasn't nobody really going to look back to see what was what. Okay? Then they moved on and they took R. Kelly down. And look, everybody out there, mute R. Kelly, mute R. Kelly. Okay, mute R. Kelly. All right, you done muted R. Kelly, but you don't even know what was going on behind the scenes. There's always something bigger behind the scenes that's going on. And nobody is asking the questions of why is this happening? What happened? We're looking at what he did. Okay, whatever they said he did that shit. Okay, in the words of 50 Cent, aka Kanan on Power, whatever they said he did that shit. But why are we not taking the people who allowed this to go down for so long down as well? Why is nobody Let me shut up before I get in trouble. Because we don't have freedom of speech. There's so much that I want to say, but I can't. You voting for Trump. Look, Wizard of Oz, Judy Garland, Marilyn Monroe kept them drugged. Bill Cosby was part of the Rat Pack. He was the only one. Wait, what? Bill Cosby was part of the Rat Pack. He was the only one of them left alive. That's why he got it. Trump probably in on it too. One thing about Trump is he's bringing freedom of speech back and sending illegals back. Listen, I don't know about that second part. This is just, it's bigger than Diddy. It's bigger than R. Kelly. It's bigger than Bill Cosby. It's bigger than all of that. But the powers behind that, anyway, I'm finna go, y'all, because I don't feel safe on here no more. And it's crazy how I type in that I'm talking about Diddy and nobody's coming over here. Y'all notice that? As trending as this topic is. Anyway, y'all be good. How y'all be good? I'm going to go lay down because I got a headache from all of this. But I love y'all. Remember to vibe high so that the bullshit don't stick. I'm going to continue reading on because I got a lot to do with this document right here. And I'm going to be a little bit more prepared next time when I come up here. I'm going to have a little more structure to it. So I love y'all. Y'all be good. And I'll see y'all later.
Because I don't want that simple